Hi everyone, how are you? It is me, Dottie Mae. It is Sunday, 6:10 p.m. and today, emotionally, I am doing better. I went to church today and that was good. I did cry a little bit while I was there, just because. Um, my my uncle commented on my post on Facebook, and all he put was, he asked if I needed any help getting Pat's stuff out of the house and to the curb. Yeah, that's him. You know how some family members can be, or friends. They can just kind of say, what they want to say without a filter. Anyway, not long after, I got a text from Pat saying that my uncle needs to stay the F out. And I'm just like, I was kind of in shock because I said, I thought you took yourself off Facebook. How do you even know what my uncle said? Do you have someone watching me now? And of course, it was just basically mutual people. Obviously, my husband and I had a lot of mutual friends and family, so anybody could have said something. Could have been one of our daughters, for all I know. But I just said, he's just a concerned family member. He's alone. He feels bad for me. He doesn't want to see me be alone. And it's not like he said anything completely horrible. And it wasn't. I mean, that's just, I don't think that's all that terrible, honestly. I could see my dad saying that, to be truthful, if he were still alive. So, anyway, I just said, that's what I said. I'm like, he doesn't like being alone. He just feels bad for me. And so he's like, didn't know he was alone. And then, I don't know. I'm even saying stuff without a filter. And I said, yup, I'm not sure why he was divorced. But boy, divorce runs in both my biological family and my step family. And I thought I'd be the one to stop the cycle. This really sucks. Looks like my brother has this one. Because my brother and his wife are still married and going strong. And so, of course, I didn't get any reply after that. But my uncle messaged me. He's just like, what's going on? And so I told him that, my marriage is falling apart. I'm feeling heartbroken and afraid of being alone. Pat's out of town right now, and he messaged me, and he intended on telling me about all this at the end of summer. I don't know if I mentioned this, but yeah, apparently he intended on telling me this at the end of summer, but because Meijer was going through their layoffs, Meijer is where I worked, he didn't have the heart to say anything, so instead he held on to it until the holidays and the new year. And so he's had time to think about what he wants. He's sat on this for all this time, knowing that he was going to tell me that he's not happy and he wants out. And so, how did I not see this coming? That's what I want to know. We even went on a vacation to Pennsylvania. He took me to Pennsylvania for like 4 days, 3 nights, and at the end of summer. I thought we were doing fine. How did I not see this? And I do take responsibility for this because a relationship requires two. And I have said this, I think in my last video, that intimacy has not been there on my part for a while, and that is because of my weight and my depression. And obviously Pat knows that, and he said that that's not part of it because that's been the case for a long time now. So anyway, so now, because he sat on this for so long, part of me is actually, I mean, I'm hurt and I'm heartbroken, but there's a part of me that's actually a little bit angry too. And I'm lost. I'm feeling lost. I just don't know what I want, honestly. And in his message to me yesterday, he said that if I were honest with myself, that I would see that it hasn't been the same since 2005. If you were honest with yourself, you'd admit things have never been the same since 2005. You have never looked at me the same. Not that I would expect you to. And in 2005 is when he strayed. Since then, we really drifted apart. Which is untrue, because honestly, I worked my ass off to trust him again, and our relationship got stronger for a long time. It did. And then, around 2013, when I tried to go back to school again, I ended up getting hospitalized for the first time, had my first panic attacks. And that's when depression and anxiety and everything set in. And that's when all the intimacy kind of slowed down again. And so, but our relationship stayed strong because of all my hospitalization. He was my rock. So I didn't see this coming. Honestly, I didn't. 2017 was the first year I was not hospitalized. I was actually mentally stronger. I mean, I was still going to counseling, and because of my weight and everything, I still didn't feel desirable. You know what I mean? So, apparently, Pat tried friending my uncle on Facebook, wanting to give him a bunch of shit for what he said. Nice. Nice. Whatever. I don't know. I think... Sorry. I'm supposed to do schoolwork today. I have assignments due tomorrow by midnight, and I have not done any schoolwork today, and I have no will or desire to work on it, which means I'll probably end up doing all of it tomorrow. Hopefully I get some will and desire to do it. Pat's supposed to be back in town tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm going to think when he walks in the house. I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I guess I just wanted to get on here and say hi and kind of give you a little bit of an update again. And I just want to do more videos and get out there and get into the community again and not isolate, even if that means getting support through the computer. This little box. Anyway, I still need to eat dinner. I have no idea what I'm going to eat, though. I want mashed potatoes and gravy, but we have none, so anyway. All right. It's been over 10 minutes. I'll let you go. Peace and love. See ya.